guys, as promised, a little midweek fishing session. This is the Wednesday following on from my 24 hours at Legends Lake. So if you haven't watched that video, go on the channel, it's on there. That was my first fishing vlog, but I promised I'd get out and do a midweek sesh, so here we are. Just a pond near Stokesley today. It's part of my the angling club that I'm a member of, so it's a nice little pond. They've just recently refurbed a load of the pegs, so there's some nice, like, wide, decent pegs now as well. So yeah, it's really nice, and they've put a footpath round. So the fish that are in there, well, there's tiny little gudgeon, there's loads of roach, perch, there's a few tench, there's some nice bream, and then there's some decent carp. They recently stocked it as well. Me and my dad, we went down and helped with the restocking. Just a load of little ones, but obviously little ones grow. There is some decent sized ones in there. My record for this pond's 14.5 mirror carp, and it was a lovely linear carp. She was stunning, absolutely stunning. But they do go up. I think my dad's had 18 or 19 pound out of here. So hopefully in the next year or so we'll have a couple of 20s as well. So yeah, just gonna go up for a few hours, see what we can get. I'm going to probably fish one carp rod out, maybe on a mega method feeder or my lead system with a solid bag, and then I'm just going to want float as well and try and catch some roach and perch and stuff, because like I say in my last video, I'm just somebody that likes fishing, you know what I mean? I'm not really bothered about what I catch. It is nice when you get a bend in the rod and you've got a decent fight on, I'll give you all that, but I also like catching a different, like, variety of species as well. So yeah, just heading down the main road to get to the pond, and then once I'm at the pond, I'll show you around. So yeah, stay with us guys, and hopefully we have some fish on the bank. Right, now then, so we just got to the pond. This is like the car park that you can park in. So I'll just give you a little walk around first and see if there's any fish showing or anything. But yeah, so I'll turn you around. So these are the pegs that I was on about that they've recently put in, just here. Really nice. I normally fish, I'll show you, let's come around this way. So they've put this nice new footpath in. So it's all like hardcore and that. But yeah, it's not a massive pond, but it's pretty decent size. Like I say, there's a fish cage more towards that end of the pond in the middle, but my favourite peg is this one over here, just near this tree. There's like some disabled pegs, and I normally like fishing down here, and I fish into this bit and then straight out if there's nobody else here. But I know there's a bloke that loves this corner, and my dad likes fishing up the top end. But yeah, I thought I'd just give you a little walk around. We'll see if there's anything happening. But yeah, this is what the pegs used to be like, and they're alright, don't get me wrong, but they've now put a fair few of these in around, so they're a lot wider. You can put your rod pod up against that as a bit more security, but it's nice and still today, which is nice. But yeah, the majority of the carp hang out up this end. So I'll just walk around. There's a couple of ducks on the pond. Yeah, so I'm probably going to give this side a go today. There is like a middle island that you can go on, so you can walk all the way around the pond. But yeah, straight out in front of me, from about here to about here, is the fish cage. So this is where the majority of the fish hang around. So, but yeah, I'm not sure where to go yet, so I'll find out where I'm going. I'll get my gear out the car, start getting set up, and then I'll log back in with you guys. But yeah, see you in about 15ish minutes once I get all my gear out. See you in a bit, guys. Right now then, guys, decided to pick this peg. It was the peg that I was telling you where the fish cage is, so I'm only going to fish maybe like a rod or two lengths out. I don't know, I'll just zoom in. You can sort of just see the cage under that, where it's just risen there. So yeah, I can't fish too far out because obviously I'll get caught up in that. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you what I've decided to go. So on this rod, I've just got me inline lead, so that obviously if the fish does get caught up, that'll just pop off and it won't be attached to the fish. And then down to me hair rig, size 8 I think this is, just on a little hair rig. And on that I'm going to put one of these Robin Red. I've not tried these here because I only got them at the weekend, but I know Robin Red's quite good in here, so I'm going to do one of these juicy things. Now, when I was using these at Legends Lake, when I was bringing my rods in to reset, the ooze coming off them was incredible. Like, it was mental. So I'm hoping they work well in here, because I know when I put liquids on and glug, the fish in here do like it. So I'll try one of them on my left hand rod, I think, which I'm from that little ringlet there, in between here, somewhere around here. So we'll plop one there, and then the other one I'm going to do out to this overhanging tree. I'm just going to plop one in there, and I'm either going to do a sticky krill wafter or one of the chorizo sausages. I have got some maggots for when I get onto my float rod, which I have brought. So yeah, once I've got my rods out, I'm going to start feeding up some. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of ground bait, I think, just in case I want to go into one at method feeders. But up until that point, I'm just going to do some little PVA bags and hook them on just for ease. So yeah, we'll get our rods out, and then hopefully we get a fish. Come on. And then guys, just a quick update. No fish as of yet. I've taken one of my carp rods in, and I'm trying out on the float for a little bit, just to try and get some little fish enticed in. So I've just stuck my little tip rod out. I've got a size 14 red maggot hook with 2 red maggots on, and I've sprinkled a few maggots around where my float is. It's not very deep where I'm fishing, it's only about 3 or 4 foot, if that. But yeah, there is quite a few silvers in here, so I'm hoping that I can get something, at least a fish on me, you know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, as you can see, the bolly's up because it is absolutely tonking it down, which I'm hoping brings the fish on, as we all say. Oh, it brings the fish on when it rains. Oh no, the sunshine's good. But you know, we're superstitious, aren't we? So, but yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little update whilst I'm sat here waiting for the either my float rod or now my only one carp rod to go flying off. But if I don't have anything on float rod, I'm probably going to stick both carp rods back out and then just sit here and maybe try a few different rigs or a few different baits and stuff. But we will eventually get a fish on this channel. I'm just obviously useless. So, but yeah, just thought I'd give you a little update of what's going on, guys. So hopefully next time I do appear on the camera, we have a fish with us. Now then, guys, so nothing happening on the carp front, and me float rod wasn't catching anything on the top pond, which is that one. So I've brought me one carp rod in, and then I've moved my other carp rod literally in the peg next to me, still on that pond, but I'm just going to fish on the float. So this one's about probably half the size as the one behind me, but just thought I'd give this one a little go on the float. And like I say, I'm only a peg away from my carp rod, so if it does go off, I'm literally next to it. So yeah, we'll see if we can get anything on this one. Right guys, I promised you that the next time you saw me, we'd have a fish. We've got a fish. Just a little babby. But yeah, it's a fish. Let's put her back. So yeah, now on the carp front still, but I've managed to catch a little tiddler, so happy days. Right, see you in a bit, guys. Right, the tiddlers are starting to come on now, so just another one. Live little bugger. So yeah, having a bit of fun catching these, just on single red maggot on that size 14 maggot hook, so at least we're catching some fish. Right guys, another bloody blank. This channel's jinxing me to not actually catch any fish. So we've had the 2 small little uns that I caught on my little float rod. I've not had a knock, a bleep or anything on my carp rods. I've been resetting them maybe once every hour, just to make sure that they're, you know, sat alright and stuff. I've tried 3 or 4 different places along the pond, tried a couple of different baits, so, but unfortunately it is now time for me to go. So I have to go and pick my son up from school. And yeah, so it's been nice, been out on the bank, you know what I mean? It's just nice to get out and try and catch something. So, but I promise you, if you keep following me, we will eventually get a decent fish on this channel, or a day where I'm catching quite a few small fish, because that's just as fun. So yeah, we'll hopefully try again. I think I'm going to book on for Catterick Complex next Wednesday and do a 24-hour, so we'll definitely be in with more of a chance, because I think there's a few fish coming out there at the moment, even though it is colder, but I think it's supposed to warm up next week, so here's hoping. But I know for sure there's quite a lot of decent sized roach in Catterick, because last time I was there I was catching them on my float rod all day, like 1 to 3 pound roach, so that can be some fun for us. So yeah, but yeah, I've packed, so I've just got these bits to take to the car. So yeah, not been a great day for the fishy wishies, but we will get some. So yeah, I'm just going to take this bit back to the car, get packed up, go home, have a nice bacon butty, cup of tea, and then run and get my son at 3 o'clock. So it's about, what is it now, 10 past 2. So yeah, by the time I get home, have a cup of tea and that, it'll be time to go and get him. So cheers for watching us, if you have watched it. It's probably boring just sat watching me do nothing, but you know, some people like this sort of thing. So but yeah, give us a thumbs up if you did like it, and leave us a comment. Any tips or improvements that I could do, or anything that you guys do during the winter months to try and catch more fish, would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, cheers guys, and we will see you on the next one. 3rd video, so hopefully 3rd time lucky, we get some decent fish on the bank. Cheers guys, see you later.